Today I am going to explain law of independent assortment. Law of independent assortment is the third law of inheritance, Mendel's third law of inheritance. When the two homozygous individuals differ from each other in two or more pairs of contrasting characters or genes are crossed, then the inheritance of one pair of character is independent of the other pair of the character in F2 generation. Law of independent assortment is based on dihybrid cross, because in this law two or more pairs of contrasting characters, parents having two or more pairs of contrasting characters are crossed, then the inheritance on one pair of character is independent of the other pair of the character in F2 generation, because in F1 generation only dominant character will appear as per law of dominance, but in F2 generation each and every character of the body is independent and independently assorted with another character, independently assorted with another character, and this law is called as law of independent assortment. Assortment means mixing. When characters in F2 generation are combined with each other or mixed with each other, each and every character is independent. For example, Mendel crossed a homozygous pea plant having yellow and round seeded plant with a plant having green wrinkled seeded plant, that is capital Y capital R capital R. The small y, small r, small r are the genotype of green wrinkled, and capital Y, capital R is the genotype of yellow round seeded plant. The plant of F1 generation are heterozygous for both characters with genotype capital Y, capital R, small r. Means yellow and round combination is obtained in F1 generation, because yellow and round is a dominant character. Dominant characters appeared in F1 generation, but in F2 generation each and every character is independent. That is, yellow is independent, round is independent, green is independent, wrinkled is independent. So in the F2 generation, yellow can form pair with round and inherit in F2 generation, or yellow can form pair with wrinkled and inherit in F2 generation. Green can form pair with round, or green can form pair with wrinkled. So each and every characters, that is yellow is independent, green is independent, round is independent, wrinkled is independent. In which generation? In F2 generation. But in F1 generation only dominant characters are mixed with each other or inherit. That is, yellow and round is the dominant. So in F1 generation all individuals are yellow and round. But in F2 generation, as per the law of independent assortment, each and every character is independently assorted. For example, here is the cross. Yellow round, green wrinkled. Yellow round as female parent, green wrinkled as male parent. When they crossed with each other, gametes of yellow round, capital Y, capital R. Gametes of green wrinkled, small y, small r. And in the F1 generation, capital Y, capital R, small r, means all yellow round plants. That is because yellow round is the dominant character. But in F2 generation, here F2 generation is calculated with the help of checkerboard method. So by checkerboard method, when we observe that all four combinations are obtained in F2 generation, that is yellow round, yellow wrinkled, green round and green wrinkled. So all four combinations are obtained in the ratio of 9:3:3:1. It indicates that each and every character of the body is independent with other pair of contrasting characters and independently assorted in F2 generation. So yellow can form pair with round, yellow can form pair with wrinkled, green can form pair with round and green can form pair with wrinkled. So four different combinations are obtained in F2 generation as per the law of independent assortment.